Okay, we're here with Leah Martin, and she is teaching a class for littles, the Idea Nest preschool circle time. Yes, yes.
That's
So
right.
please tell, Leah, tell everybody a little bit about yourself, and then like about your class.
Sure. My name is Leah Martin, and I am a Colorado mom of three. My kids are 8, 5, and 3. I was a teacher at an Ambleside school, and before that, I taught at public schools. I think it was right about the time my daughter was born that I started to question public schools and just wonder if this was maybe not the best way to educate children. And really, I had to write my philosophy of education every year, and I had zero philosophy of education. I just thought, like, oh, I'll just do what they tell me to do. Right? I didn't have any guiding principles. And then I found an Ambleside school and started teaching there. And that's where I learned about Charlotte Mason.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful and lovely. And my daughter was just an infant. So it was really neat to learn about Charlotte Mason when she was a newborn. And so I could have it was great timing to start implementing it when she was little. And then when my second child was born, I left Ambleside School and I stayed home with my daughter until he was born. So I was pregnant and he was born in October. So we had like a whole summer together alone, which was really sweet. And I just started to think, now, what do I do with her? Like, how do we fill up our days? And so that started me really questioning the early years and what it looked like for younger children. So I started researching and learning. And at first we started out with this like really schooly kind of preschool at home. And after a while, I swung to the opposite side of the spectrum where it's like, you can't do anything with a young child. You just have to let them play outside, right? And that's the other like really high pressure almost view of it. So the middle ground I found is being able to freely choose what to do with your young child and to read them books and to do activities. Activities aren't bad. The key is that we're doing this more for connection and more for creating an atmosphere of learning than trying to pump my child full of knowledge. So that is kind of the roots of My Little Robins. That's kind of how it grew, of me trying to figure out Charlotte Mason for the early years. And then Idea Nest was born out of that. And Idea Nest is a preschool lessons guide. This
Love
is
it.
newly released. So it's
Yay.
exciting. It's not a curriculum, and I feel strongly about that because there's really no formal lessons in here. It's not telling you to teach the ABCs or something like that, but it's all very sweet ideas that you can do with your child to build connection, to build their interests. I know with my daughter, we would do activities and I would have to call it school, and she was content. My eager learner just wanted to hear that she was doing school, even if it wasn't like workbooks or learning something specific. So that was what was on my heart when I created this. So here's an example spread, and you'll see that there are ideas for, you just kind of choose like a menu. So that is how the Idea Nest got started, and that's what it's all about. And so I'm teaching a class at your co-op, and I'm so excited, Rachel.
I'm so excited too.
Yeah, this is a genius idea. I'm just so grateful that you, thought of it and included me in on
it. Well, I think it's so needed because, to find community and develop online relationships can really lead to true friendships and true connections. And so that's what we're looking for with the co-op. But with you and your what you bring to the co-op, I think is so incredibly important because, moms of littles, just like what you went through, are sometimes like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to feel my day. And so I love this class and your Idea Nest book and what you're bringing. So tell us a little bit about the class and like what to expect and, what the littles will be going through, what they'll be doing, all that good stuff.
Sure. I envision a preschool circle time, and I use the word preschool because really it is before school, or early years, as many of us say, where we're getting together and it's a place where they belong. It's a place where they are happy to be and they know they're going to do engaging things. And so my thought for this is, when you are doing lessons with your older child, your younger child can have something that they want to and need to be doing as well, because that's the hard part. They often feel so left out when the older children are in lessons and they just are trying to entertain themselves. So this is a way for me to engage other children in a learning time. And so we'll be reading books. I have a carefully curated book lists for each month. So we'll be reading books from the list. We have nursery rhymes and little fairy tales and folk tales and things like that we can learn. We have Bible stories. We have lots of different things to do in kind of a story time. So that would be the first lesson of each week on a Tuesday. And then the second lesson of each week would be more of a hands-on thing that we can do together. So I'll ask parents to kind of get everything ready for your child so that you don't have to be there helping at the same time, but really simple handicrafts that your child can do on their own and we can do together and share about them and, you know, practice communicating with other people. Just to really, have that chance for them to engage their minds and learn in a sweet, simple Charlotte Mason way for the early years.
So your classes are on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yes.
So this can be school for the little. You can call it, their school time, and they're meeting with their teacher, Leah.
Yes.
And they get to do, like you said, all those cute story times and songs and crafts and stuff, but simple enough that a mom can be helping an older child, or she could just be sitting having her cup of coffee or having some quiet time to herself just for a little bit. I love it.
Exactly. Oh, good. I'm really excited. I have, like I said, 2 little boys, and so this is what we do for our morning time, really, anyways, is the idea nest ideas. So I thought it would be wonderful for them too to participate with other children and get to see, other people and communicate and talking to other kids.
Yeah, they get to see their classmates.
Yes.
I love it. All right. So Leah, thank you so much. Everyone go sign up for Idea Nest Preschool Circle Time with Leah. Yay. Thank you so much, Leah.
Thank you, Rachel.